Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I want to have a conversation with you guys about metal, or at least metal that sounds a little bit closer to this. Now, if you cringed a little bit at that sound, okay, fine. I guess that this video might be uncomfortable for you, but the reason that I am sitting here today is because I wanted to discuss the performance that Spiritbox had at the Grammys. I don't know if you guys caught it, but it went something like this. Now, Spiritbox has been around for quite a long time. I've actually seen the vocalist Courtney LaPlante in the band I Wrestled a Bear once back in the day. I saw them live. I've not seen her since she's been in Spiritbox, but I have been a fan of music in this sort of genre for a little while. I feel like maybe in the last 5 years there's been quite a shift between what is popular music and what is music of this genre. Like, those lines are starting to get very blurred, and I think that is a great advancement as somebody who's been a fan of this genre for a long time. And I also think that the music in the genre is only getting better because of that. If you look at an artist like Poppy right now, she did kind of go from being a pop star to meshing in these more metal influences. And the reason I think it's a big deal is because a lot of people are still kind of in that if it screams it's not good phase, and I don't agree with that. And it's not because I have a bias toward a lot of the stuff I listened to when I was younger. Granted, a lot of the stuff that I listened to when I was younger actually is awful going back. A lot of it is very dated. It doesn't hold up as well. And while I appreciate the influence it had on modern music of this genre, I think that the genre right now is a lot more advanced than back then because of the different popular music influences that are coming into it. And the reason I think a performance like Spiritbox is at the Grammys are such a big deal, and the fact that they are being recognized is not only for the matter of general inclusion of all types of music. I mean, if you're going to have a music awards show, Christ, you got to celebrate all different types of music. And on top of that, it's just the simple fact that when I was growing up listening to this style of music, I was always told that it would never be recognized as a real style of music. You would never hear these songs on a popular platform such as the Grammys, and people would tell me that all along. So seeing this sort of performance from Spiritbox on the Grammy stage, it really felt like a true victory, and I couldn't be more happy with the direction that popular music is going. Now, that doesn't mean that all popular music needs to sound like Spiritbox. That is not the argument I'm trying to make, but I think that we have seen this shift, and maybe even in the last decade, honestly, where the lines between genres are getting blurred. I mean, you've heard country in pop music, you've heard metal in pop music, and music should just be music. And I look at music almost the same way I do film, in a way where what the artist should do in the song is whatever feels most warranted. That could be singing, that could be screaming, that could be putting a little twang on it for dramatic purposes, whatever. You know, if they want that more country sound in that part of the song, then that should be able to happen. And I think that the only way we will move music forward is by celebrating bands like Spiritbox, who have made something very popular and that has grown to the heights that it has. And without meshing in these different styles into the pop culture, music is going to feel very recycled. It's going to grow very, very stale. And I think that's a disservice to music fans. And I consider myself a music fan. I don't consider myself like a metal fan, a pop fan, a hip hop fan. I consider myself a music fan, and I think a lot of people are a lot like me in that sense, because most of the time when you ask people what they like to listen to, they'll say all types of music. That is 9 times out of 10. And whether you like it or not, this genre that Spiritbox is bringing into the scene is a type of music, and to finally have that being celebrated, I think is awesome, and I support it fully. Obviously, I think there's also something to be said about the amount of women that are also joining in the metal genre. Which I think is really, really cool. And that is also something that we didn't have a ton of. It was there, but not so predominantly when I was younger. And now we are getting artists like Poppy and Baby Metal and Spiritbox that are really killing it in the metal scene. And you can almost argue are at the very top of it right now. Poppy has also been nominated at the Grammys. Anyway, guys, I didn't want to go on a long tangent about this. I just wanted to celebrate the Spiritbox performance. I thought it was very fantastic. And let me know what you guys think about this general conversation. Are you in agreement with me, or do you think that there really should just still be dividing lines about genre? Again, I think that if we just divide up genres, then it's going to get very stale very fast. Guys, if you like the content that you saw here today, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some feedback in the comment section, share this with your friends, and hit the bell for notifications. It's always much appreciated. My name is Dom, and I will talk to you guys later.